What's up, Archie? A rat eating chocolate. Nice name. Check out the new Marvin album, Marbinico. The first track is on Spotify now. It's called In the Wind. Cue music. It's really badass. Have you been working on putting together a regular? Let's go. Have you been working on putting in a regular rest between 2-bar phrases? No, I haven't been working on that. Oh, Satwa, the rest game. Man, this one lick just confuses the shit out of me. I've been trying to do. It's like a pattern I saw my buddy Alex Sill do, and it's like It's so confusing. Mine gets mushy. More fill, can't hear the phrasing. Sorry. OD1 or OD50. Sorry, I have a 100. But this is the 50 by Custom Audio Electronics. It's a really good amp. Let's see. Can you give me some tips? What kind of tips do you want?
Did Harvard University just find a way to restore crystal clear 20/20 vision without glasses?
The diagonal isn't the problem. The problem is that like the pattern is a 6-note pattern, but it's this thing just confuses me. Like you're using your index finger twice or your middle finger twice. That's the so I kind of lose steam. I don't. It's just a practice thing. I haven't done it enough. It's just confusing. Like you gotta just do it slow and you get it, you know, like anything. But yeah. Nothing sounds as bad as those kind of like slow. But has that Holdsworthy kind of like confusing thing. Said hi. What's up with all you people? Definitely check out Levi. He's a great guy. are some of the worst practice tools available to most people, you know. So I'm, you know, like, you know, guys like Mark Lettieri or something are so good at looping that, like, you know, they can put it in time. But like when I see students do it, you know what I mean? It's like making a canvas that's like not a perfect square and has shit stains on it. Like, you know, the way people groove with a looper, and then they try to train themselves to solo on it. It's like the shakiest shit. You know, you can't work on your time on a background that's not perfect. So metronomes are much better unless you're looping.
What is this weird new tool? And why is it quickly becoming the most popular Christmas gift of 2024? My wife got me one, and at first,
it's like, you know, you get into a situation where you're practicing over something that's not like even looping in time, and then the groove, when it is for the portion before it loops, isn't locked in. So what are you doing? Horrible, horrible practice tool. If it quantizes, it's fine. Can't do that flick. Master of Puppets. Dude, Metallica is so lucky to have you guys as fans. Whoa, dude. Hey, Joey. I know Danny doesn't believe in foot tapping to keep time, but I hear different good players argue convincingly either side. Merry Christmas, guys. Saxophone Danny is more against foot tapping. I don't care, very, very deeply. I'm against musical autism. So, if you're tapping, like there's a kind of foot tapping that is a reaction to the time that you have in your hands, which is where guitar players need to keep time because that's the part of their body that's trained. And there's the kind of foot tapping that drags the hands down in tempo and goes like full autistic in your own world, irreverent of how the drummer is feeling time. Foot tapping is not proof of time, right? Time is something that is passing, and you have to concentrate at being relaxed enough to make sure that you're not the person imposing it. Like it's something you listen for, right? It's like so you hear it and then you keep hearing it. It's a meditation. So when you have something like this, it's right there. Like that computer's not listening to me. So it doesn't matter how I tap my foot to it, right? It's like it's not gonna really help or not help, unless I kind of veer off to my own lane with time. So it's more about feeling it like with your upper body, and then whatever you do with your feet, it's kind of your business. Do you know Matteo Mancuso? Yeah, I know Matteo Mancuso. I never got foot tapping. You'll turn around the time anyway. Yeah, so, yeah. People use it like proof, like here it is, but it's like, there it is. So you gotta be locked. If you want something really useful with time, think about the backbeat. Like this groove is divided into 16th notes, right? Think about yourself being a human metronome that's moving from two sides. That's what a backbeat feel is. And you have 4 subdivisions on each side in the rhythm section. Right? But faster. Now, the backbeat is not equal in size to the subdivisions. The subdivisions are like, think about them like little dots. Now, think about it going back and forth, but think about the backbeat as an orb, not as a dot, but as a big ball. Like that. The bigger you can see it, the more you can play against it. Everything that's happening are these dots kind of slamming into this orb and getting like rebounded, right? Right? That kind of thing. If you play that way, then you can really put your notes in there. See it as a big thing. And then Hi, Abba. Let's see. I need a methodical approach to play a solo on upbeat and then bring that into a regular solo with control to turn it on and off. Upbeats, like just on the 8th note level or on the 16th note level? Can you play Enter Sandman? A lot of Metallica. Was Metallica like buying bot farms in Bangladesh? What's going on? Lars, you gotta stop. You gotta chill, Lars. You guys are famous enough. You don't need to do that. Upbeats. So yeah, I mean, like upbeats. It's like yeah. So like I think there's something. If you listen, I don't think you need to practice like just playing the upbeats because you won't. If you do that, you're not gonna be able to hear them in the flow of like this mixture of upbeats and beats. So it's more like I guess the simplest thing you can do is start practicing like let's say jazz 8th note lines that are like bia 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 like bia 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 like the way Charlie Parker plays 16th or 8th notes. I mean like fast 8th notes bia 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 to where it's like the accented note or the articulated note is on the offbeat and the non-articulated notes are on the beat. So if you have a thing like that, as opposed to playing like pia 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 bia 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 bia, where you can put the accents on the bia 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 bia. So you see, I'm just like I'm picking on the offbeats and slurring on the beats. But it's like I'm hearing it against the groove a certain way, and that when I hear it that way, it's natural to start playing on upbeats, which is probably the sound you're looking for, that forward push that it gives you, like do 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 ga bia 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 ga do do ga bia bia da do ga do ga bia 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 bia. So it's like I know I'm gonna start on upbeats because I know what that articulation feels like in that groove. There's a certain feeling that it gives of like kind of like snaking in well, it's hard to explain, right? It's something that it's like a category you make in your own brain, but it does give that feeling. I'm glad you're sharing it with your friends. Can you play an eighth note solo just on the ands? Yeah, I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's just bad phrasing if you just play on the ends. You know, it's like nobody plays like that. But you start and end on ends, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, bia bia ba do ba dee ba do ba ba be do be do da dee boo ba 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 do ga do ga do ga do ga ga do ga. So I can definitely I don't know if I can play like an entire. I mean, it's non-musical, right? It's like it's not how you should never teach yourself stuff which is not how you drum in that. Like, think about things like styles of grooving and how you would drum on them. If you wouldn't drum on it that way, then you're just teaching yourself musical nonsense. It's a non things. That did sound like a Latin style. You know, here's a great technique if you really care to learn. The way that, like in Brazil, they teach people how to feel rhythm. Like I'd say it's a bossa nova. It's like a 2-measure phrase. You take the beats are rubbing your hands forward. The op beats are rubbing your hands back. So this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you rub kind of quicker to get an accent. So everything that's towards your face is an upbeat. Cat, 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 cat. Cat, 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 cat. Right? So boom, cat, 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 cat. Right, so that's how you comp when you're playing any Latin style. Internally, I'm always like cat, 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 cat. That's kind of the rhythmic language. So you know when you do that same kind of thing, like here it's fast, like a shake. Cat, 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 cat. But on the eighth note. Cat, cat. So it's not a great system for 16ths, but it's a good system for like fast eighth notes. So if I take like let's see, blue bossa backing track, something like this. I can't help you with electric guitar. It's too hard. Just give up.
When your family feels protected under our roof,
What up, Joshua?
they're free to pursue their dreams.
So, here's blue bossa. This is that rim shit. Cat, 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 tap, 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 tap. Forward, back, forward, forward, back. Up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. But again, you know, like those eighth note, the eighth note language. Like, think about upbeats as a way to make eighth notes interesting, but you have all these other subdivisions, and a varied solo has all of them. And you know, like triplets have two upbeats, right? Would you say that the rhythm is the most important? Yes, 100%, 100%. No doubt about that. Metallica, dude. Metallica are so lucky. Let's see. Sucks. Man, there's a lot of Tourette's going around with these Gen Zs. Odd time, 3-4. Also, I'm a huge fan of your lessons and videos in general. Thank you. In my research, I've found an old combo between you and Rosalind is my absolute favorite thing. Thank you. Yeah, we had a clash of personalities. We're very different. Are you prepping some Patreon lessons on rhythm? Yes, we have tons coming out. A lot of stuff. Yeah. Well, to fall out, you have to fall in. You know, it wasn't a falling out. It was just a tiffy. He didn't like that I made it public. But it was like 2012, you know? That's what I like to hear. Yeah, inspire you to do what? Is this like a school shooting request? What are you doing? You're making me nervous.
Your choice of creamy
It's a very strange choice of
chocolate or
words.
vanilla fresh frozen custard with rich Dove chocolate pieces, sweet raspberries, and ribbons of chocolate.
I'm from the 90s? You can't be from the 90s. I think I've learned more from your video. Let's see. I think I've learned more from your videos in the last 2 months than the whole year. You really helped me break through some of the walls. Thank you, immortal swine. I love that, like, people write serious things and then I have to say, thank you, Trash Bin 237. In Holsworth sequence pattern, he repeats notes. There are 4 notes per string. I hear such patterns of repeated notes are good for rhythmic use. Yeah, Holsworth's a beast. He does a lot of cool shit. No doubt about it. I'm not an expert. I just guess what he does. I know a few things. I don't tap. I'm married to a woman. Playing these circular patterns is just, when you're first starting out, it's just you don't have the ability to connect long ideas. So it's the only thing you can do. So you gotta work on those if you want to play like fast stuff. That's where it starts. And I mean, a lot of them have a sound too. Merry Christmas. Oh, thanks, 2D Grigio. Very nice of you. Super chat. See? That's good manners. There's a great tapping player as runs like Holdsworth. Her channel is Tori Slusher. Yeah, I heard her. Not, I mean, you know, it's fine, but it's not like Holdsworth. It's just, you know, it's like when you walk into like a Mexican grocery store and there's like this like RC Triple Crown Cola. It's just like Coca-Cola. It's like, it is not. It's a little different. Yeah, I have the same pickups in three of them really. Well, yeah, okay, so I have two super strats that are like humbucker, two single coils, and they have two MLs, or now they call them V63 pluses, but it's the Mike Landau pickups that Sewer makes. Now, this one has a Seymour Duncan 57, and my other Sewer has a Thornbucker 2. And then I have another Sewer that just has 3 MLs, all single coil. Let's see. She is a genius player to me. Do you think the patterns with, well, to each his own, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I am an equal opportunist when it comes to men and women playing guitar. So I just close my eyes and listen to what they sound like, regardless of if they have a twat or a pee-pee. And, you know, Holdsworth, when I close my eyes, I hear his time and his tone and his notes, and he has giant hairy balls. And that's what I love. I love balls when it comes to fusion, at least. Yeah, MLs and everything. Do you think patterns with a note that repeats in a scale are better for rhythmic riffs? I'm not sure if I understand the question. This new Steve Hunt recording is ridiculous. Basically a classic Holdsworth lineup with Tim Miller. Oh, I haven't heard that, but I'm sure it's great. Tim is a beast. Tim is very, very good. And Steve Hunt is very good, so I'm not surprised if it's very good. I see it. I can see that working. But yeah, MLs and everything. So. Somebody wrote a message. So, next, Ostro may look like a nerd, but his fusion balls are very hairy. I don't really know him. Oh, the Russian kid. Big glasses. like it sounds a lot like Guthrie. A lot like Guthrie. Alrighty, guys. See you soon.